with the Vintage Snowman collection by Crafter's Companion. So I'm just going to quickly show you some of the things that you get if you decide to get this kit. It is a big bundle, so you do get a lot of elements with this. So this is 16, this is 14, this is 12. Oh my goodness, that's a lot right there. And then you have 12 here. Then we have an embossing folder, a cut and embossing folder, some dies. Look at this, another jumbo one with 11 pieces. How cute. And then look at this one, mega with 20. So like this is I don't know, she always does great kits. I'm not sure if this is the biggest as far as pieces, but it's a lot. So that is stamps, dies, and folders. And then here is the paper pad, just a quick glimpse of the paper pad. And she has some 6x6s in here, some of these if you want to do slimline. Today we're gonna work with one of the 6x6s, and how pretty. So you just cut those out. I've already cut mine out here, as you can see. So it's actually going to be this one right here. So yeah, so just a beautiful wintry set, so not just for Christmas. So I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to be making two projects. So the first one is going to be a card, and then the next one we're going to make after this. So I have my card base here, and this is one of the 6x6s. And so I'm taking one of her card blanks that comes, you know, in her monthly kits. So I just have one of those, and I'm just going to glue this. And then after I do that, I'm going to actually go ahead and stamp my sentiment on the inside. Okay, so just get that down. And then in this kit here, you have some sentiments here. So I'm going to be taking the one that says, let's see, which one? Might be tough for you to see. It's better for you to see here. So I think I'm going to, I think I'm going to use the one that says, I want to use this one that says, have a holly jolly Christmas. Then I want to use this one that says, warm greetings on a wintry day. So I'm going to do that one. Warm greetings on a wintry day. So here it is. And I'm going to take that out. And I have my little stamp thing here. Just line that up, straighten that up. And then I'm just going to use some blue ink to do that. Probably should have used like a gray color, but okay. And I'm just going to open this up, and I'm just going to stamp this in the center, or what I think is the center. Just give it a good press, and there we go. So that's the inside. I'm just going to put my stamp to the side, and then I'll leave that open a little bit to air dry. So now what I'm going to do is, for the front, I'm taking one of my sparkle markers here, and this is in Moonlight. And what I'm going to do, is this dry all the way? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to jazz up this little moon here real quick, just by giving it some sparkle. Now don't panic if you do not have the yellow one. You can use the clear one, but as you can see, it's giving that moon more of a yellow color. So don't panic. Or if you have some of her markers, you could use a yellow marker and color over top of it, and then color over top of that when it dries with the clear sparkle marker. Okay, so that's just to give the moon some life. All right, so that's done. So then now what I want to do is I'm going to take my clear sparkle marker, and I'm just going to pick some random stars just to give some sparkle too. Okay, and then I'm going to color the snow. So that one, I'm just squeezing and letting out some of that ink. I'm just coloring the snow because I really want this to have like a wintry effect. So yeah, it's that simple. And we're just gonna go back here and back there, and back there. Okay, pretty. See, I don't know if my camera's showing up, but can you see it? There you go. So giving it that snow effect. And I know you're like, well, what about Jack Frost? Just a moment. So what we're gonna do is I have taken this die set from the kit. Let me find it. Okay. It is this one right here. So this is a stamp and die set. So I've taken the tree and I've stamped it onto some green paper. And what I'm going to do is I have some foam adhesive on the back. So what I'm going to do is take off my adhesive and I'm going to go ahead and layer, come on out. I'm going to layer this little tree over top of the center tree of this card, which is right here beside Mr. Jack Frost. Okay. What I'm going to do is I have some fluffy stuff here. You could use puffy paint. And what I'm going to do is just, you see where the little snow caps are on the trees? I'm just gonna like fill those in with some snow. So not a lot, but just a little. You know, it gives it that flocked look. So you just do as much or as little as you like. And like I said, you can use puffy paint. And yeah, this is, like I said, I just want to give it that wintry effect. So what we're going to do, and I'm moving quick because I want to add some glitter to this. And then, you know, just kind of fill in those gaps a little bit. I'm just moving fast for the video, but you can take your time and obviously make it look neater. Fill in any gaps necessary. And this is a big snow cap here. All right, so have you guys had snow yet? Okie dokie. Okay, so that's done there. And then what I'm going to do now is I have some glitter here. I'm just going to take a piece of paper here. And I'm not going to dump it like that. I'm just going to take a little bit, like a pinch in my fingers. And I'm just going to like sprinkle it over the tree. So just sprinkling, you know, sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. And make sure you are getting the wet areas, you know. I mean, you could do it the other way, but I wouldn't glue the tree on first if you're going to do it the other way where you dump the whole, you know, the whole pot of glitter over top of it. Okay. So then I'm just going to tap off the excess. And then our snow has a little bit of crystal shimmer, like real snow. And then the rest I'll just pour back in the pot. All right. So then we are going to move along to Mr. Snowman. So I have taken this snowman here. This is a die set. And I've cut out my snowman. And I have him here. So what we're going to do is we are going to dress him. And I have a hat here. Let me lay this down so you can see exactly how he looks as I am piecing Mr. Snowman together. So I have his hat here that I'm going to glue on. And, oops, got a little glue there. So I'm just gonna glue him on there. And then we have his arms. I'm trying to think, let me glue the scarf down first. It's just a little easier. So just put some adhesive on the scarf. The scarf hangs a little bit, so I'm not gonna put glue all the way at the end yet. We'll see. So then you just kind of line that up with his neck. And you see how the scarf hangs? It hangs off of the snowman a little bit. So, you know, and see now I have glue there, but that's okay. It's all right. It will work if you're actually gluing it to a card, but we're gonna do something special to him, so I don't want to glue him to a card yet. So then now let me get his little arms on. So there's 2 sizes, and the larger size goes over here, and then the smaller size go over here. At least that's how I did it, and it worked. So just gonna glue his little arms, and then we'll do this one. Okay. And so he also has some mittens. Let's see. Okay. And let's get this one on. So he has some mittens as well. So I'm just piecing him together like so. And then here's the mittens. Now he has a cane that you can have him hold. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to give him his mittens. So I'm just gluing these on right over top of his little hand. I was going to say paw. Right over top of his little hand. Just glue his mittens on. And as you can see, it's nothing hard. Just piecing him together. Okay. And then now we're going to put a face on him and a carrot nose. So in the kit, you get a little cute little face that looks like I am Groot. At least that's what I think. So I'm going to take that out. And it comes a little stamp here with the north and south. And I'm going to get my little stamp platform here. And I'm going to take some ink. I'm just using some, I have some stays on right now, but you can use whatever ink you like and whatever color you like. Just using black. And we're just going to get his little face. And just get his little face on. He's cute, isn't he cute? Oh my God, he's so cute. Okay, so that's that. And then we are going to put his little carrot nose on. So I was just cleaning my stamp and put that back because it is such a small stamp. I do not want to, you know, a small page with a stamp, and put that back. I don't want to lose that. So then you have a little carrot nose, and I'm going to take that and glue that. Here are the dies, okay? So you get all the dies that you need. So I'm just going to put this back and turn around. All right, so I have a little nose. I had to cut my little nose out, and I just used some little glitter paper that I have. And I'm just gonna put some glue on his little nose and put his little nose on. He's cute. He's so cute. Look at him. Okay, so we're not, oh, there's my little nose. I had lost it. There it is. I had to cut another one. All right, so now we're going to do something extra special to him. So what we're going to do is, I have here some texture paste from Ranger, and we are going to add some texture to Mr. Snowman. Okay, so I just have a little paper towel here for access. So what I'm going to do is just going to take a craft spatula or a palette knife, and I'm just taking some. This might be way too much. Take some, and I'm just going to place it over his little body. And you don't have to do layers and layers. I'm just doing a little to give him some texture. That's it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not going to look perfect. So can you see? Okay, you can see. So just get it on there. And it's okay if it gets on the scarf or on the mitten. Don't stress it. It is not that serious. And you can make it as thick or as thin as you like. And I'm just trying to get in these corners. That's okay. All right, so then I'm going to turn over to this side here, and I'm going to do the same thing. So just giving him that texture. How cute is this, right? And like I said, don't be perfect. And it's best if you go ahead and put them together first, because trying to glue over top of this texture can be challenging. So just assemble him first and then start adding your texture paste. Okay, and you can get this texture paste from a craft store. You can get it off off online craft stores. Amazon has it. Okay, so up here is a little tricky because this is where you don't have much space to put texture paste, so you don't want to cover up his eye. So, I mean, you might not have it as fancy as or as neat as the body, but just to get a little on there so it can match the rest of his body. Okay, so I mean, it's not the best, but you get the idea. So there he goes, okay? And then if you have a lot, you could just scoop it back in there. Please be sure to close this up. You can put a piece of press and seal on it first to keep it from drying out, but I haven't used that in over a year and it still looks great. So all right, so I am going to set him to the side because he does need to dry. Now I already have one made and he is right here and dry. Oh, I just saw that and I just remembered, sorry. So I just saw the one I had made. Yes, let's add some glitter. Of course, how could you forget the thing you love most? Okay, so I'm just gonna add glitter, and like I say, you want to add it while it's wet, and I'm gonna do the pinch of glitter, not the where you dump glitter all over him. Okay, so just a pinch of glitter to give him some sparkle. And I got a little bit up here on his hat. You just wipe that. Okay, so how easy was that? So let me just, can you see him? He's got that glisten. There you go. He has that snow glisten. So I'm just gonna put him to the side, and let me go ahead and put this back. Okay, so now we can move on to finishing that card. So here I have cut out a star. Now this star comes in the kit. It comes in this one. It is a stamp and die. So I just cut it out with a little die and in a glitter piece of silver glitter paper. And I'm just going to place that over top of the tree. At the top of the tree. Okay, it's looking cute, right? And then Mr. Snowman here, this is the dry one. Can you see him? How cute is he? So cute. So I just added some foam adhesive to the back of him. And I am going to place him where that other snowman is peeking out behind that tree. So that's where he's gonna go. But we're gonna kind of cover him up a little. So yeah. How cute is this? Look at that. How cute. See how you could just take a basic card in the kit and just add, you know, your own touch to it. So then I want to add a sentiment here. So for the sentiment here, we are going to do I could do you warm my heart, because remember on the inside I put warm greetings on a wintry day. I kind of wish I would have put that on the outside, but I forgot that I wanted to add a sentiment on the outside. So let's see. I'm just gonna put 'tis the season. That's it. Okay, so I'm gonna get my little stamp platform. I'm gonna use my blue ink again, and I'm just gonna stamp that. So 'tis the season, and I'm just gonna stamp it right here. There we go. I could have moved it over a little bit. You see that little leaf there? But that's okay. So that is our finished card. So I hope you like that. Add some texture to your card. Okay, so for the next project, we are going to be making an ornament. This project, we're going to be making an ornament, and I'm going to be using this Vintage Wonderland die set. Here is what it looks like. So I have cut out most of the elements in here except the cloud and the little leafless tree there. So what I've done is, this is going to be quick and easy. So I've cut out these two pieces. I cut out these two pieces. So it's going to come like that. It's one side, but I've taken one of them and I've turned it on this side, you know, to kind of give it like a hill here and a hill there. So I have two of those. And then I've taken a piece of acetate and I just place this around the acetate and just cut around it to give it that shape. Okay, and then the same thing, I've taken one of the pieces of paper from the paper pad and I did the same thing where I just take this die and just cut around it to give it that shape. Okay, so that's what I did. So we are going to be making a ornament shaker. So I'm going to, my shaker piece is going to be back here. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue my pieces together. So I'm trying to decide if I want foam tape. No, we won't. So I'm going to glue this to this. Remember, this was 2 pieces and I flipped it over. So I'm going to glue these 2 pieces together. And I'm just going to use glue. And sorry if I move a little fast because, you know, I've already taken up some of your time with one project. So I'm just going to do that. Oops, oh my God, I put glue where my snow cap is. Okay, first mistake, pay attention. Do not put glue where your little snow cap is. Okay, so that's that. And I'm just going to take a paper towel and just kind of wipe that. Okay, so then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of acetate and I'm just going to put some glue down. And we're going to glue this piece of acetate to this. I flipped it over, okay, as you can see. So I just flipped it over and now I'm going to glue this to the back of here. So that's our window. And just give it a little bit of a press. We're gonna make this a shaker. So now what I'm going to do, I kind of just lay right here because I want to create a seam behind this shaker. So I'm just taking this and seeing where my space is. And I have some trees here, so I'm just going to, obviously I'm making this a little pink shaker. I know you're like, why are you doing that? Well, kind of matches my tree. So yeah, so I'm just using this as a guide, just gluing my pieces down. So it comes with all of these little pieces. So you just take what you want and place items where you want and create a little seam. And then just make sure you get enough glue on your pieces so that they don't come up in your shaker. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing right now, is just creating my little composition here, my little seam. And then like I said, I'm just using this as a little guide. So I'm gonna finish seam building and I'll be back. Comes with a little snowman in the kit that you just take it, and I've added the little scarf and a hat to him, and I'm just going to now glue him on the inside of my shaker. Now it has little circles for you to for his little buttons and his eyes. I just rather not feel like dealing with that small stuff right now. So yeah, we're just gonna like leave him. So I'm gonna kind of put him like a little bit behind the snowbank, like right there. Okay, cool. And then now we are ready to add our foam tape for our shaker element. So I'm just taking some foam tape around. I'm just taking it around the window of this. And I'm pretty sure most of you know how to make your shakers already. So just taking it around the window. And simple as that. The same way we make our shakers. Now I'm going to be using Crafter's Companion, the faux snow. I've never used it before, so I'm excited about that. So it's messy. That I know, because I transferred it to a bag, and yeah, it looked like a snowstorm in here. Okay, so just be careful not to leave too much of a hole so your snow doesn't seep out. And then now I just need to peel off the adhesive backing of these, and we can add our snow. It's gonna be cool. So then I need to add foam tape What's this piece? This piece looks like it. Oh, okay. Okay. So we're gonna like add our like snow like there. So I'm gonna take some of the snow, and like I said, I was gonna transfer it, but I just kept it in this little bag, and I'm just gonna transfer. I'm so afraid to open this, like so yeah. I need a little scoop or spoon or anything. Save me. I think I have a little spoon. Let me just grab it. And of course, I have no idea where it is. All right, well, I'm just gonna use my hands, and I'm just gonna, look at that, it's snowing in here. I'm just gonna dig in and get a little bit, just a little, because this is a small shaker. You see it snowing? Whee! Okay, so I think there might be too much. Take a little bit out. And then again, it might not be enough. All right, so let me quickly close that bag. And now I have snow fingers. So then now I'm just going to lay this as neat as I can over top. Over top of that seam. And then I think I added way too much. Oh, look at it. Why is it sticking to my acetate? Oh well. Yeah, I think I added too much, and it's probably too late to try, and I'm gonna try something that I'm probably gonna destroy it. Yeah, no, it's stuck. Okay, so I'm just gonna shake the crap out of this until I can get the snow. But yeah, be mindful of how much snow you add. I did take some out, but it's still too much. It's actually covering up my little snowman. Oh, okay, well anyways, let's finish. So I have a little tree here that I'm gonna put on the front. So we're just gonna finish it up, but you get the idea. So I'm gonna put that here. And then I have a tree here. Where is my foam stickers? And I have a little tree here I'm gonna put in the background here. And I also have cut out the reindeer. There's a reindeer and a little sleigh. I have the little sled here, and I'm just going to put that right here where I glue the trees, and then the cute little reindeer. And I just cut these out in some paper of my choice. And then here I have some snowflakes that comes in the kit, some little small snowflakes. Just going to put some wet glue, add one right there on top of the acetate, and add the other one right down here. Oh my gosh, my little snowman. So then what I'm going to do is I have some jewels here. I'm just gonna put some jewels around my little shaker ornament. Okay, just a few. Jazz it up. And we are going to add a piece of ribbon to make it our ornament style. So how cute is that? Oh, that's too close. Okay, I think I'll add one more jewel. Okay, there we go. So I know this is not a card, but it's good to make other projects. So there we go, just like that. And then I have a piece of ribbon here, just a small piece. And I'm just going to put some hot glue on the back to attach my ribbon. And then the other piece, the same thing. So I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive Uh-oh. That was a little much. And just give it a press. And then now you have a cute, look at that, a cute little ornament. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, Mr. Snowman, Jack Frost, I am so sorry. So those are my 2 projects today. I hope you like these. And that is from the Vintage Snowman collection by Crafter's Companion. Thank you so much for watching me and joining me. And I hope I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.